With Kindle with K-Dams, there's now a time and a place for important questions and topics that students have to be heard. For Bobcat Update, I'm William Daniels. Some students also make a point to bring food and water to stay hydrated and motivated. For Bobcat Update, I'm William Daniels. International students that are seeking assistance should visit Thornton International House located on campus, or visit the International Student and Scholar Services page online. For Bobcat Update, I'm William Daniels. The event was called Navigating Texas State as an International Student. It was held at the Undergraduate Academic Center.
My purpose was to help point out, help highlight the resources and services that helped me succeed in my college journey here, and to spread the word to the new students and also see them succeed in their journey.
With international students being far from home, they depend on the university to help them feel more at home. And the university benefits from having a more diverse student body.
The international office and the people associated with that, they give you a number of platforms to help you out and take you along the way with them.
Big main factor is that, being far away from home. I'm from Canada, so it's like I don't get to go back home as much as I can, but luckily I'm a student athlete and I'm part of the football team, and it feels like home.
International students that are seeking assistance should visit Thornton International House located on campus, or visit the International Student and Scholar Services page online. For Bobcat Update, I'm William Daniels. The meetings are called Kindle with K-Dam, at which President Danfus talks with students.
I think it's really important for me to have an opportunity to talk with students, and and also faculty and staff. So we have two kind of lines of communication going on. One that's Coffee with Kelly, that's faculty and staff, and also the Kindle with K-Dam is meant for students to be able to have a chance to talk with me. I want to have a more in-depth experience and have students know that they have an opportunity to talk to me and share with me their concerns, but also learn more about how the university works.
The event left a positive impression on both faculty and students.
It shows that they care. It shows that not only the president, but the university itself is worried about our problems, our issues, the ones we have in everyday life as workers and students around here. That helps us to connect and actually have a voice in how things are going.
Even just a lowly assistant professor like myself, we have already quite a lot, say, lower within the pyramid than KDAMP. So the fact that KDAMP, Mr. Danfus, is able to interact with everyone on every different level, I think that's important as well.
We're going to start breaking down some barriers here. I think students are a little bit nervous about, I don't know if I want to go spend an hour with the president. It seems kind of weird. But I think they'll start hearing about the experiences that their fellow students had, and that they'll actually think that's a great opportunity. So I think we'll do more and more of these over time.
With Kindle with K-Dams, there's now a time and a place for important questions and topics that students have to be heard. For Bobcat Update, I'm William Daniels. There are essentials that every student should consider having.
Some essentials that I bring to class are my AirPods every day. I gotta have music just to keep me going, keep me in a good mood. The planner, because we gotta write down everything in college.
But I always keep my pencils, a Sharpie, and a highlighter. Those are my three. And also a pen. Those are my four main utensils that I use to write. And then I always keep a notebook for each subject.
Music and writing utensils are important to have for class, but students also must take into consideration the hot Texas weather.
Right here, it's right now it's September, so it's real hot out, so I always keep a water bottle on me. And I probably have one for throughout the whole year.
I tend to bring a couple of snacks just in case I get a little hungry. A lot of walking here, campus is huge, outside,
Some students also make a point to bring food and water to stay hydrated and motivated. For Bobcat Update, I'm William Daniels. Texas State's Campus Recreation Division hosted a class to train participants in how to save lives. CPR, first aid, and how to use a defibrillator were covered in the session. Having this knowledge may be vital when emergencies occur.
I would say everyone should try to get CPR certified. It's honestly a pretty easy process nowadays, and you just never know when something's going to happen to somebody. You could be anywhere and someone could go into cardiac arrest or could just have syncope and faint, and you might be the only person there who's able to save that person's life.
So the first time I was CPR certified, I was in Boy Scouts when I was in high school. We did it as part of a merit badge, and then I just kept the certification up because I never knew when I was going to need it or if something ever came about.
The event held at the Student Rec Center provided hands-on training how to respond to cardiac emergencies.
You never know when you're going to be at the store or just generally out in public, and me dealing with athletes, even though they're peak athletic performance, it's definitely something that we always need to be on our toes and be prepared to do. Look for online resources, just Google it. It's super easy and there's plenty of people that are willing to help, and I think just being in the know and knowing what to do if you ever get in a situation, whether you're actually putting your hands on someone, I think could really be the benefit of saving a life.
Training sessions like this one are held periodically on campus. Teaching these kind of skills may someday save a life. For Bobcat Update, I'm William Daniels. Registration for the spring semester at Texas State opens next week. Students should schedule an appointment with their advisors if they need guidance in the registration process. Registration is now organized by time tickets. Time tickets are specific time periods in which groups of students can register. Time tickets can be found on the CATS web portal. Honors College students can register on Monday, October 17th. Registration will be open to all other students on October 18th as their time tickets allow.
Who do you have for the Super Bowl?
I got the Vikings. What about you?
You can never count out Tom Brady. And for those of you who don't know, our very own William Daniels here is actually a part of the football team.
Go Bobcats.
That's all the news we have for you today on this edition of Bobcat Update. The semester is winding down already. Next week, we'll have our last newscast of the semester. I'm Mason Moore.
And I'm William Daniels. We appreciate your watching our stories about what's happening at Texas State and the Hill Country. See you next week.
I raise.
I call.
Full house. That's all we have for you this week. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mason Moore.
And I'm William Daniels. Next week, we'll have more news from Texas State and the Hill Country.